I remembered. I remembered to not... Well, I mean, I did forget, but I remembered to adjust and then have it be correct. Very good. Hello, and welcome back to Xenoblade 2. If it's alright with you guys... I mean, it's my stream, so fuck you if you don't agree. However, I need a comfort game today, so I'm gonna play this. Now, Wind Waker is also a comfort game, but this is even comfier comfort game for me. So this is what I wanted to play today. Wind Waker will be tomorrow. I know we had Wind Waker scheduled for today and all that jazz, but rest assured, we will get there in due time. But more than anything, I want to make some progress in this game so I can do more side content off the stream. Yes, very good. There he is. His name, Xenoblade Rex. You can tell that's his name because he has an X marks the spot right where Jin stabbed him in the heart. I want to do something. So I don't think I've ever purposely come into this menu and shown this on the stream, but for sake of showing all the settings and I know. Ooh, settings. Ooh. No, actually, this game has some kind of awesome settings. For one, difficulty level. There's customize difficulty now. There's also Bringer of Chaos, which is hard mode. Customize difficulty is exactly what it sounds. If you think, man, these enemies are way too spongy, maybe you lower the maximum HP by a few pegs. Maybe you think the debuffs go off a little too, or don't last quite as long as you would hope they would. You can literally tweak each little one of these, and you can also lower the amount of extra damage you're getting out of chain attacks. Whatever you want, that's the default. And there's also an auto battle setting if you're just struggling with the battling. Automating the QTEs, which for me isn't a problem, but hey, if I was someone who played only PlayStation or Xbox games, you hand me the Switch controller, I'm like, which button is the fucking X button again? Well, this will make that easy, because it'll just do that for you. You can also just straight up turn off encounters, just like field enemies will not target you. Special BGM doesn't really apply to anything at the current moment. It's DLC related anyways. And, you know, if you want to go back to the original designs for Pyra and whoever that other fucking character is, I don't fucking know who that is, but you can just change that in the menu at any given moment. I'm gonna use original design Pyra for a little bit, just for the sake of not saying that I exclusively use the Switch 2 versions. I do think, vastly, I prefer the new designs, though. And it's not even, like, a modesty censorship reason, I like the, like, space thing. Like, whatever, like, we can have a discussion about the character designs if you want. I do have some kind of complex thoughts on how certain characters are portrayed in this game. I think there's, to some extent, maybe some minor theming being applied by making the blades generally appear as sexy, quote-unquote. But in general, this game has a lot of, for lack of knowing any better way to describe it, it has a lot of things that could be easily misconstrued as gooner slop. And I don't even necessarily mean that in like an overly negative way. We've had this discussion on stream before. I'm gonna be the first to tell you, I don't think inherently having like a sexual like design or like things being sexy is like inherently like bad. It depends on how it's being done. Absolutely 100%. If it's done as a way to like be misogynistic, literally, or, you know, devalue, like, women, or even men to that extent, and just turn them into, like, sex objects, then, yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty obviously not good, right? I don't think that's controversial, is it? There are a few scenes. It is few and far between, and oftentimes I do forget it does exist in this game, but there are a few scenes in this game where, there's a couple of shots where it, like, zooms in on Pyra's chest, or there's, like, lunar implication. But it's also, like, it's weird, because this game doesn't really, like, maybe, like, once it'll, like, actually make a joke out of it, but usually it's just, like, a weird camera angle, and, like, no one even really acknowledges it in universe. So it just kind of feels out of place and, like, maybe slightly misguided more than anything. This has been, I think, probably the crux of discussion about this game, in particular Xenoblade 2, for years. I don't think you need me to be the first to tell you about any of this stuff.
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
Okay, well, that is already ready to go, I suppose. Hey, you're gonna have to actually be over here if you want to use your steam bomb. Wait, where'd her special go? Oh, there it is. It just wasn't letting her use it for a second. Just waiting a little bit longer so I can build up mine. I'm the only other person with a fire blade. Okay. There we go. And by toppling, we can extend the gauge a little bit further, even yet still. Oh, stop farting on me. No farting at this time, please. Oh, what the hell? Alright, I don't think I'm getting this level 3 special. No. It's fine. But yeah, I do think... Here's my philosophy with how I look at some of the character designs in this game. Personally speaking, and I know you're not gonna... some people aren't gonna believe me when I say this, but when I played through Xenoblade 2 for the very first time, I was genuinely like Rex in this game. And by that I mean, I didn't really notice, like, the sexy things. Especially because the game never really more than once calls it into question. Even then, it's not really even calling it the question, it's just like a weird joke. That's next chapter, I'll talk about that when we get there, but... Generally speaking, I never really, like, saw, like, the boob windows on certain characters and, like... like, started jacking it on the scene, you know? Like that. Like, I know that's, like, hard to believe for some people, but, like, I just really didn't think about it at that time. Now that I'm a little older, and I'm a little more privy to stuff like that, I think, yeah, it stands out a little bit more like a sore thumb. But at least at the time, for me, I didn't really notice. But I don't think that should invalidate anyone else who has had that experience and noticed on first playthrough or whatever. Maybe that's more of a statement about how ignorant I was at the time than anything else. Okay.
So we can start on the research phase.
I'm trying to tackle this in the most, like, mature and respectful way I can. But I just wanted to say, I do see some of the character designs as, like there's a couple of the rare blades that you can pull where I'm just like, man, you really couldn't have had them designed any other way. If I pull them, I'll bring that up when it comes up. But as for, like, Pyra and Mithra's base designs, I think from the front Pyra looks fine, but when you look at her from behind, it looks like she's, like, wearing, like, a thong. Which is like, alright, we didn't really need to do that, did we? Not to even mention, again, with certain camera angles and, like, the male gaze and all that shit. I don't know if it's the 100% one-to-one exact way that I feel, but I do know there is a tuber by the name of Jake Knows It who covered this game and Xenoblade 1, who's a writer, and he's mostly covered it from the angle of a writer.
Would you mind telling me a bit more about
and wanted to go over like how these games are structured and stuff on like a fundamental level as he played through the game for his first time.
We can do
And I remember he had a fairly good point that I think I agreed with like 99%. I don't remember exactly what the 1% I disagreed with was. Maybe just like the wording of certain things he said. I don't know. But more than anything, I think it should be up to you to decide. You know, I appreciate that these new redesigns are in the game. If it's something where it's like, these are so distracting that I cannot play this game. I think the new designs are also sexy, but not in like let's just be extremely revealing type way. Some things that I see online are definitely head scratchers on like what the problem with these designs are. Like some people think that just because like, and forgive me, I'm really not trying to be offensive here, but so I've heard some people say at least that they think that like with Pyra and Mithra having like a huge bust, like that's the problem. That's not the problem. Like it's okay for a character to have a large bust. You know, that happens in real life. It's more the way the camera pans around it. Sometimes the focus is on that. And then it's just like, yeah, the designs themselves kind of like, I don't know how to describe it in any other way than to say like it exemplifies it, which is more like a video game and like general character design issue rather than exclusive Xenoblade 2 problem. As armor, what Pyra and Mithra wears doesn't make any goddamn sense. But also by that metric, neither does what Rex wear make any goddamn sense. So I don't know. I don't think the issue is entirely black and white, and maybe I'm not the best and most qualified person to talk on the subject. But at some point during this playthrough, I did want to at least bring up and acknowledge that I see both arguments. I see the people who are like, well, it shouldn't be a problem. I don't fully agree with that. Oh, I accidentally discovered the way to go. I didn't even mean to do that. I forgot that I had to do that. I thought there's just fun over here. But yeah, I see some people who think it's a complete non-issue. I don't fully think that that's accurate. So, I'm mostly... I think I've made it pretty obvious where I stand on this, but if there's any further question, I guess we can have the discussion again later in more detail. But mostly I just wanted to say that Pyra's, like, design, I like it. I don't think it's, like, awful, egregious. Like, she's not, like, wearing, like, extremely skimpy clothes or anything like that, passing it off as, like, well-worn battle armor or anything like that. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. And more than anything, I think I would recommend, if it's something that you don't really care for, then go ahead and change the outfit in the settings.
Come out.
There you go. That's that.
And arrived.
All in one piece.
I hope I handled that in like a... not in like an overly defender way. Like, I don't want to be like coming off as like being like in defense of the game. Like, oh no! Defend the $100,000 million... 100,000, yeah, that's not quite right. The $1 million corporation.
Our emotions are in tune, Rex.
Yeah, I like your attitude.
I think there's a few things that went into the making of this game that, with context, makes me understand and kind of forgive this game a little bit, but also, regardless of what the reason is, it's in the game, and they've had plenty of opportunities to change it, which, I mean, yeah, I mean, the Switch 2 version ostensibly does kind of offer a fix for that, right? So, at this point, maybe it's a non-issue, and maybe I should just shut the fuck up, right? But I do think it's important to, you know, acknowledge and not just kind of be too dodgy about it.
100 years younger? You put your feet up over there. All right, Gramps?
It's also important to know that, like, you can love the game and acknowledge where it has faults. And it's also important to acknowledge that if, for some people, the designs are too much, or the camera angles are too much, that if that then makes the experience not fun for someone, that's just how it's going to be for some people. You know? I don't think it means that you have to then begin to dislike it if someone else feels one way or another.
Easy peasy. Tora could even beat them without friends.
But I do think, you know, like I said, it's important to kind of see things from multiple perspectives. One thing that I've learned over the years, and I'm not really trying to come at anyone or like be like, please listen to me, I'm old Wiseman or anything. I don't really fully know what I'm talking about half the time. So don't take anything that I say as like, oh, this guy's spitting the informations. We have to listen to exactly what he's saying. No. I'm just talking from my perspective, I guess.
Give him the full treatment.
I had a different point that I was going to lead that into, and then my brain forgot what it was.
Why not? Sure.
With that, I'd like to welcome you all to Xenoblade 2, by the way. This is stream number 5, I think, for this. I don't plan on just fighting monsters all day, I promise you. I figured monster fighting was a good time to have that discussion. But we might be finishing Chapter 2 today. I'm getting a slightly later start than what I probably would have wanted to. Megan and I have continued to watch the cutscenes for this game on my other save file. We're up to Chapter 8 now in this game. And with that, I kind of want to have a discussion about how this game presents its story, because I'm, through replaying this game and also rewatching these cutscenes with Megan, which, you know, one might be saying, oh no, Gabe, you're spoiling yourself. Trust me, I already know everything that happens in all of these scenes very, very well. I'm not spoiling myself, because I never forgot. The things that I've forgotten about this game are the moment-to-moment gameplays, because it has been 7 years since I played it myself. But I've watched several other people play through the games. I've watched through the cutscenes with several different friends, because I think it does make for a good TV-adjacent experience when you're watching this game's cutscenes chapter by chapter. To the point where... So Megan and I sat through Xenoblade 1, right? We've talked about this. You know, because Xenoblade's so important to me, she wanted to give it a try. And she played the game, but didn't really... What's happening? Oh, because I went in the water, my weapon got put away. I forgot that that's a Xenoblade 3 only thing. Swimming in the water. Being able to do combat. What was I saying? Yeah, so we tried to watch Xenoblade 1's cutscenes. Way back in the way back. And...
Me first.
Flame?
The thing with Xenoblade 1 was,
Keep up.
and I never really realized this until I,
Are you ready for Poppy's full capabilities?
you know, had the experience with Megan, and also maybe watching Jake Knows It's writing analysis series on the first game as well. But
hard, research hard.
I think
Mag, elemental bite.
Xenoblade 1 does kind of have a little bit of a fundamental,
Magnificent.
for lack of better word, I'm gonna call it boring.
Hit it. No.
Prominence.
I think
Magnificent.
Act 1 of Xenoblade
Keep up.
1,
Right on time.
which I won't go into too specific details, but I'll say lasts up until
Mia's turn. On it.
Prison Island is Act 1 in my mind.
Take him out.
When you have the very, very beginning, like the first 4 hours of the game,
Enemy down.
we're talking like Colony 9, the opening battle on Sword Valley, that stuff. That stuff's awesome in Xenoblade 1, and I think it has one of the strongest intros of the entire series. Showing the Bionis and the Mechonis fight, showing, again, the Battle of Sword Valley. That's an incredible opening to the franchise, ostensibly. And then, after Colony 9 gets attacked by the Mechon, I kinda don't really love the game until after Prison Island. Like, it takes that long. That's not a short amount of time. That's I'm just gonna list names here, not specifics, but that's Bionis Leg, Ether Mines, Colony 6, which is a minor area anyways, Satoral Marsh, a brief section of Bionis Interior. It's the entirety of Magna Forest, all of Aerith Sea, Alchemoth, and the Tomb. Then you go to Prison Island, then things are interesting. Especially, I think, Aerith Sea is an especially low point in the story for me. What the hell is this?
Hey, Dororo not lizard food. Honestly, not even tastes good. Let Dororo go.
Oh, I think this was a quest I picked up off stream. Are you okay?
Nah. Did friends come to help poor little Dororo out, perhaps? Please say yes. Yes, yes. Nah. Thanks from bottom of Dororo's heart. Now bash up nasty Ignis.
These guys were annoying in Xenoblade 1 because they could do chain attacks.
Double spinning.
That is a lost Igna feature, isn't it? That's just a Xenoblade 1 thing.
My thoughts exactly.
They're the only thing in that game that can do chain attacks, and never again is that ever reintroduced. Even though they do fight in groups big enough to do chain attacks, they don't have blades, though. That's the thing in this game. And I'm sure Ignas are in Xenoblade 3, even though I don't fully remember one way or another. But see, they don't have a hero character. So how are they gonna do their hero orders?
Anchor shot.
So yeah, that is just a Xenoblade 1 thing. I wonder if Genesis is gonna have chain attacks or not. I kind of think it won't. It might go the Xenoblade X approach and have maybe not necessarily overdrive, but some adjacent new battle mechanic to work up towards.
Yeah, friends say Dororo. If it wasn't for friends, Dororo probably baked in the disgusting Igna pie now. Nah, picking of sloshing around in horrible cuisine make Dororo feel a bit sick. Thanks to friends for saving Dororo from that horrible fate. There's no need to make big fuss over. Really? Master Pawn showing good manners? This seems improbable occurrence. Maybe Armu's fly next.
Wow.
But nasty Ignas make off with Dororo's cargo of 500 ruby mangosteens. But no, Dororo should not complain. Important thing is being alive. As long as Dororo alive, can always start over and find new merchandise. Yes. It's partly fault of Dororo anyway. Always risky to hire rookie mercenaries. Was just unlucky this time. But sometimes difficulties in life necessary for personal growth is job of merchants like Dororo to provide up-and-coming mercenaries with opportunity to grow. If Dororo give Ragi's band a bit more real-life experience, they surely grow into fighting fine force. And then they provide Dororo with quality services at bargain rate. Is win-win. Dororo predict bright future for business. Okay, friends take Dororo back to Ragi. Dororo not likely to survive another bashing from Ignas, so grateful to be escorted.
There you go. Cool. I didn't even mean to come over here and do that quest, but alright. Sure. Anyways, I'm gonna finish up my thought real quick and say the difference between, for me, Xenoblade 1 and 2's storytelling is I do think Xenoblade 2 is interesting and stays interesting off the bat. I think Chapter 2 is a little weak, but then this chapter picks up the pace a lot. Chapter 3 does get a little like, hey, remember we're a video game. Did I say Chapter 3? I meant to say Chapter 4. Chapter 4 gets that way quite a bit because it has a lot of backtracking, especially at the beginning of the chapter. But I think after Chapter 4 of this game, so Chapter 5 all the way until the credits, just remains extremely solid. Whereas in Xenoblade 1, like I said, there's maybe a couple of interesting things that pop up, but it's not until about the halfway point of the game where I think that game really gets interesting. So it has an extremely great start, and then it just kind of like tapers off a little bit. You get to Alchemoth, and then you're like, okay, man, I'm really bored. And then shit's real good. But what's been really interesting for me is Xenoblade 1 was kind of a struggle for Megan to sit through. Where she didn't really want to like finish Xenoblade 1 just because she wasn't feeling very engaged by it. At least on like first attempt to watch through it all anyways.
Let us settle this. Magnificent.
Did that not heal? Oh, I guess it didn't. If it's in a chain attack, it doesn't heal. Shit. Hey, how about we don't die right now? Where is... okay. Mia just decided I don't need to use drill mark.
It's fine, we'll get him yet.
Don't
that's
push
fine.
yourself too hard.
I guess I'll turn in this quest since we went and did that part. Isn't it, down by that tree? You didn't see the first part of the quest on stream, but essentially, there were a bunch of traveling mercs who lost their client. And that was the motherfucker that we just saved. That's all you really need to know. Also, hi, Spaghetti. I just looked at the Wii U gamepad. What do I do next? Hang on, I'll show you. Where is my browser tab? It's gone. Alright, fine. There it is. Hang on, I just gotta look this up real quick. Oh, this GIF isn't working. I have to go to Tenor to show this? Oh my god, fucking GIF Tenor. Oh, and as soon as I start trying to save the image, my monitor starts flickering. Very good. There you go. That's it. After you look at the Wii U gamepad, you become God. Hey, what's up, Raggy?
Raggy?
Tora back! Thank you so much. Good to see this little fella back in one piece. Looks like everything worked out. It's been a real lesson, this. We know how much we need to improve now. It's sad to say, but we really bit off more than we could chew. But if we can't even handle a few Ignas, it's gonna be a long time before our names ring out in Uriah. But there was one good thing that came from all this. Dororo says he's gonna invest in our mercenary band. We'll do everything we can to make sure his money doesn't go to waste. Which reminds me, we want you to have this. It's our fee from Dororo for this job. You guys are the ones that really earned it. Thanks! We're the ones that should be saying thank you. This whole mess taught us exactly how strong we need to get. As strong as you guys! That's right. You need to be as strong as the Harbinger of Death, Tora. Well, you thought I was gonna say the Aegis? No, Tora. No, as strong as the main character, Dromark.
We're here.
So, shall we?
Spaghetti, how was your Choicer Voicer stream? I was only able to be there for that short little bit there towards the end. I watched you try to do Eggman's announcement, but as Mario, question mark? Your voice really hurts though. Oh yeah, see, that's what you have to do is you have to yell harder. You didn't yell good enough. Pretty sick, bro. Oh, I didn't even know he was sick.
Okay, bring it on.
Guess we're gonna fight this bird. This bird's picking a fight with me.
Our emotions are in tune, Rex.
The Zyke Ansel. The Zoom Zyke, if you will.
Why not? Yeah! Double spinning and
I might, at some point, try out the custom difficulty. I know, there's an optional blade in this that's technically DLC.
Flame.
That you can get that has probably the hardest single fight in the game to do. Those who know this game know exactly who I'm talking about. That blade, I never achieved legitimately. Oh my god. Lord have mercy. What's happening there? So many birds.
I see you're in need of my
And Nia's dead.
Ready to avenge yourself.
I was trying to revive Nia.
Top ring.
Alright, well, that's not happening now. Very good, Tora.
No time to rest, Rex.
keep it together.
That's what they get for mapping that button to the same fucking button there. What's happening? Oh, Tora did that.
I like your attitude.
Yeah, I don't think we're winning this fight either. What am I targeting? Oh, this one over here. Skill issue. There you go, dead. Very good. I got bird whelmed there.
Don't push yourself too hard.
I was overburdened, one could even say. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't dream of saying that. Absolutely the fuck not. Nope. I'm better than that. I don't say cringe things like that.
No! We lost the upper hand.
Instead, I say cringe things like, no! We lost the upper hand!
Sword uppercut.
Steady!
To conclude my earlier thought, though, I don't know if I did or not already say this, but whatever if I did. Megan, as we've been watching Xenoblade 2's cutscenes, has, like, had more interest than even me to continue watching. I'm like, this seems like a good place to call it for the night. This is, you know, I'm also kind of a little privy to like what's coming up, so like I'm like, hey, this seems like a good moment where we can just kind of stop for the night without being in the middle of something. And she's like, no, more!
Our motions are in tune, Rex.
So, this game works very well as a movie, and I think part of that is because of how well the characters are done in this game. Without going into specifics, you know, Xenoblade 1 is not really built around the characters so much it is around the plot itself, whereas this game feels like this is what would happen if these specific characters went on this journey. Which is nice, you know, I mean, most games and stories are handled that way, but I think it's just especially done well in this. Like, I really do care about each and every, like, main party member in this game. Is something wrong? That's it. That's all I really had to say.
Konakana have come from Argentum Trade Guild. Konakana search for cousin of partner of sister pawn of girlfriend of buddy pawn of brother pawn of wifey pawn of me. His name a Budada. Me hear that Budada have job in Argentum, but also itchy feet and taste for adventure. Now is many months since Budada say Budada go to Uriah and not come back yet. Driver friends can maybe help look? Tora says that made no fucking sense. Oh, well, was worth try. We'll help you out. Shouldn't be too much trouble. Oh, lack of Konakona no bound. Me feel chances of find Budada by own self pretty slim. So really, truly appreciate help. If me remember correct, like, Budada have dream of observe life of Ignas in natural habitat. Konakona have leave rest in able hands of friends.
Mia no pun.
Leave it to Mia.
See, if it was M-I-O, then we'd be getting into sad cat territories. Popcat flute solos and the like. I'm not ready for a full second playthrough of Xenoblade 3. I don't know when I will be, and whenever that happens, I definitely will not be streaming it. I'll just be playing it on my own. But it is occurring to me that I'm not really remembering a lot of the finer details of Xenoblade 3.
Like your attitude.
This game, like I said, Xenoblade 2, I probably finished this game, rolled credits on it at least 3 times. At least 3 times. And I know I've seen many other, like, full playthroughs that some people have done. Let's kill this guy specifically, the boss.
Rolling smash. Let's give him the full treatment.
Get him near, far, wherever you are. Also, at some point, I need to go back to Tora's house and do more Tiger, the best game of all time. It's very fun and made by real humans, meant for real human gamer pawns. Fuck. I didn't get the topple. Slightly too slow.
Give the word and I will unleash my fire. You will protect my
Why not?
That'll probably just kill them outright, right?
Mortal storm.
There we go.
Splendid. Go on. Raise us some more.
Xenoblade 2 must be very good. Like I said before, I think Xenoblade 2 is... overall, I do really like this game, and I think to some extent, I don't know how to describe this necessarily. I guess just like the global, like the public opinion, I guess, probably has infected my thoughts on this game. Because I seem to recall when streaming some of the other games, kind of talking shit about Xenoblade 2 a lot. But, like, now that I'm playing it again, I'm like, wait a minute. No, I love this game. This game's awesome. It like I said, it does have some very notable flaws. Some things that I think are big problems. Some big problems that I wish there was some further addressing of these issues in this Switch 2 edition. But alas, there's only so much here. No, I think we're good with our equipment, actually. You know what? Here, let's change up the party here. Let's bring in Vandam. I forgot we even had him. I'm gonna be so real right now. Goodbye, Rex. Let's have you three. Sure. He is a little underleveled.
I was never the cautious
In the sense of, he only has one blade, so that definitely limits him, but...
Bring 'em on.
I'll probably be more efficient if I did this with Rex, but I'm gonna continue to try to do this for now.
full power.
I think this is not a masterpiece. I'll say that much. I do think there are flaws in it, some very notable flaws. But I also think it depends on your tolerance level for certain things. If you really like anime, and you don't care about, like, anime tropes being anime tropes, then you're probably gonna see this game have a lot less issues than most people do. I don't watch a lot of anime, if I'm being real. In fact, I watch it... Oh my god, I can't even talk. I watch very little anime, to be exact. I've seen all of Dragon Ball. I've seen all of JoJo except for the Steel Ball Run stuff. And I don't read the mangas, but, you know, as for, like, watching the anime themselves. And between those two shows, that's kind of it for, like, an anime that I've seen all of.
Blade combo, third stage.
I mean, there's others as well. Like, there was an anime that an old friend of mine and I used to sit through and watch, but that was like a, one of those, like, slice of life high school ones. I wasn't really into it, but they were, so I sat through and watched it. So I guess, technically speaking, I should admit, I have seen all of, I think it was called, like, Oron High School Club or something like that. I don't fucking know. Those types of anime are kind of not my thing. I'm not really a fan of the, let's go back to being in high school. Especially because for me, high school was probably, like, the worst 4 years of my life, for many reasons. I hated high school. I mean, I hated school in general, in case that wasn't obvious by my inability to know third grade level vocab words sometimes. I don't mean to be mean to myself, but I struggled a lot in school, and it wasn't until later in life when I really started giving a shit about, like, I don't even say, like, just knowing things, but just generally, I guess, yeah, like, knowing things, like history in particular, I was very ignorant towards for the longest time. I still kind of am, but I try to, like, be a little bit more knowledgeable now. Especially because these days it feels all the more appropriate to be brushed up on history. Okay, so this is gonna have to get lucky. It probably won't happen.
Spinning slash.
Mia's turn.
1/3 chance.
I'm so glad you made an enemy of me.
Mag down.
Damn it. Went for the earth.
Enemy down.
If it would have broke the other orb, then I could have had a real good chain attack there.
Keep it up.
Tora gave it
I need to get another blade. What is the counter for wind? Is it ice? I do have Ursula. I don't want to use you, but I will.
I hope, at least.
Because that'll at least give me another element to work with. We're literally doubling up on wind right now, so... Let's see. Do we have enough to upgrade anything here that I want? Excellent. When special HP potions... You know what? Let's do the HP potion effect.
That takes care of that.
And I can't do that just yet, but we'll get there eventually. Random, what can you do? Maximum HP, start Y, 20% damage ratio after canceling, or ether by 20. Yeah, let's do the HP.
Getting better.
That'll be helpful for him. And you. Dexterity, you have a lot. Holy shit. Boosts luck, maximum HP. Was I saving for something specific? Oh, I was saving for this.
Piece of cake! Time for a break!
There we go. And then you... Ether by 20. Use a driver art after canceling a driver art. This one.
Nice one.
There we go. Doesn't that it sort of enable the infinite double spinning edge a little bit? It's one of the steps you need for that, I think. Alright. If I'm not mistaken, the quest objective, yeah, it's in this cave, so we have to break our way in.
Weapons drawn.
Carefree as ever, old man.
Old man?
Aside from the earlier mentioned issues with this game, though, I do think another thing that I remember a lot of people struggle with in this game in particular is the tutorials being goddamn dog water. So it's kind of weird, right? There's simultaneously a lot of tutorials and not enough. Some things in this game are just never explained. Which, you know, it's to be debated if stutter stepping was ever an intentional mechanic. Some people are like, of course it was. It's required to finish the game. But I don't really think it is. Because my first playthrough, I went the entire game without ever doing stutter stepping. Not even once. Just because I didn't think it was a mechanic. Bad Fellas Cave... Holy shit. Great name. Oh. Oh. Level 80, huh? Nopon statue. It's a nice statue you got there. Is his, like, head clipping into his belly? I don't think it's supposed to look like that quite.
Mama, this is thank you statue. Must give thanks. Thank you statue. Crappy Pawn always say good to give tasty treats to thank you statue. Just wait here, thank you statue.
Okay. Oh, I gotta give up my food? Oh, shit and fard. Oh. So we need Argentum noodle soup. Oh wait, we have a lot of things. What about the Cinnapon roll? I bet it'd probably be very good. Sparkle sugar? No. I feel like I'm like wasting my stuff here. Yeah, that's one. Alright, yeah, I'll be back. Those are horrors beyond your comprehension. Now, Spaghetti, I don't remember because I wasn't really watching, but you made it to Bionis Leg, right? On your most recent stream of Xenoblade 1? You believe you made it there, yeah? Did you run into anyone, named Gonzalez?
Huh? I'll follow you to the end.
You saw the level 81 monster. Okay, yeah, you did. Alright. Yeah, that's a casual Xenoblade thing. Just to have a level 81 monkey in the first area. Monkey! Hey. I don't think I'm big enough to fit back here. I can barely fit. Yeah, that should be enough. And then somewhere else in Bionis Lake, I think, is like a level 90-something monkey as well. Yeah, they tend to do the Gonzalez. Well, there's Immovable Gonzalez, and then there's Rotbart, I think, is the one you ran into. Yeah, they're funny little fellas. With a good sense of humor. Alright, well, here's where I'm gonna take advantage of one of these system functions I showed off earlier. We already fought our way in there. I'm not doing that again. Enemy aggression has now been disabled. Man, if every RPG would have a feature like this, I would be a much happier person. I played a lot of FF7 with encounters turned off, which I know led to me being a little underleveled throughout that game. But, like, I was so fucking annoyed with the encounter rates when I played the original Final Fantasy VII. Man, you turn off enemy aggression, and then they don't give a shit. You walk right by them. Level 79 motherfuckers, they don't give a shit. They can give less of a fuck. Is this cheating? No, not really. I don't know where that pool goes. I think it probably will lead to my death if I had, things turned on.
So many treats! Such tasties get that belly right now! Tummy Tum Tum is fully full. Oh dear, but me forget manners. Me am Budada, and friends are Budada's saviors. Budada come for Igna watching, but did not expect Igna so scary. Budada stiffened from fright. Was afraid if Igna find, Budada become lizard snack. So stay very still. So still he gather dust, end up like statue. Then Budada get so hungry, couldn't move if he even wanted to. Which he didn't, for aforementioned reasons. So, Budada feel extreme thankful that friends come and help from goodness of hearts. That Torah explain. Budada had no idea the Kokaga was so worried. Kona rather, I don't know how the fuck I read it like that. Budada feel terrible. But who is Kona? It's maybe a matter for later time. For now, Budada hurry and join this Kona in Guild of Argentum. Budada have enough adventure for many, many lifetimes.
And that's another problem all sorted out.
Oh, Budada also mentioned this. Budada is actually skilled craftsman who makes cylinders for when salvaging. When friends next come to Argentum, friends come to shop of Budada. Budada make friends special cylinder. Budada wait in Goldmouth Residential District, yes? See friends later.
From now on, Budada will make you special cylinders. Meet him in Goldmouth Residential District in Argentum. Wow. Insanity. And that was a DLC quest. Which I believe gives us access to premium cylinders. Which is a type of salvaging cylinder that you can only get through doing this quest. That's right. YouTube Premium Cylinders. YouTube Red.
I call on the power of water.
Patience is my strong suit.
God.
Kind of.
Well, even if I had Fortitude level 2, I guarantee you, whatever's on the other end of that spring will probably kill me. It's probably up there where that level 80 unique monster is, if I had to guess. Probably the only way to get up to it. Excuse me, gentlemen.
What? What? Little shrimps? What?
Where'd they come from?
What? Another?
It's fine. Just getting chased by lizards with swords.
Another!
I could go back to Goldmouth and get those premium cylinders. I'm pretty sure you need gold cylinders to craft them. So I don't even have access to gold cylinders at this stage of the game. So for now, I'm just gonna let that be. But at some point, we'll go back to Argentum anyways. And when we do, I'll check it out then. For now, I'm just gonna move forward. Press on, and on, and on! I miss Fiora. Oh, there's a wind spot down there. Is there anything else down there? What is that? I see something down here. Oh, it's a field skill. Is it a fortitude thing again?
I call
God, so many fortitude level 2s in this place. Oh. oh. This better be like level 1.
The wind is my mate.
Poppy boosters engaged.
Thank God I leveled up Poppy. What if I didn't? Like, I'd just be stuck down there. What are we doing?
Oh, my quartz! Oh, my quartz! Open her up.
Calm your mind.
There we go. It's so nice to not have to move my blades around for that. I just simply need the required blades somewhere in my inventory. For those who don't know, before the Switch 2 edition, so no more than a month ago, when you played this game, if you had the blades you needed for that, but they weren't in your active party, as in the people on the field right now, one of your 3 slots of them, then the field skill would not be able to be passed. If they're in your pocket and they have the skill, it's super annoying. What's even more annoying is the aforementioned thing I said about this game arbitrarily saying, hey, right now, Rex and Pyra, even though there's clearly a menu on the lower left side of the screen that has room for 3 blades, and you can resonate to fill your 2nd slot, you're not allowed to put a blade in that 3rd slot because the game hasn't told you yet that you can do that. And if you're like, oh, well, he has to unlock some special power before that gets unlocked, clearly, there's no story reason behind it either. The events of the end of this chapter have nothing to do with being able to equip a 3rd blade. They just say you have to wait until chapter 4 before you can do it. For no reason, other than, I guess, maybe it's for, like, trying to not make it too overwhelming at the beginning of the game, but that would be relevant if chapter 2 and 3 were, like, 2 hours each. But when they're, like, 8 hours each, or like 6 if you're rushing it.
Let me help.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, boss.
Thanks for the support. Together now.
Ready to stick.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting that Frost Typhoon. Very unlikely that she's getting a special 3 all on her own. Especially with Ursula.
Thanks for the support.
Probably should have just removed the slot. That would have made sense. If at the end of the day they were dead set on being like, no 3 blades until the end of chapter 3. If that was like an essential gameplay feature,
Let us make use of it now.
then I would have said, alright, fine.
Taste the pain.
Aqua Wave.
Sure. Steady.
You know what? I haven't even tried. Is that lizard about to fall to his demise? No. Lizard's chill.
It's not all as easy as this.
What was that? Come on, stop wasting our time.
Hang on, I want to see. Just trying to prevent myself from gaslighting myself here. Yeah, no, I can't even highlight the 3rd slot right now. So, that confirms that. But yeah, if they were so damn insistent that it had to be this way,
Calm your mind.
I agree. Maybe they should, oh, I don't have any Ice Mastery, not even from a generic. Then yeah, I agree that at that point, it probably would have been best to, you know, just remove the slot. This isn't gonna be a rare, no. I just need an Ice Blade. Give me... I'm not even looking for a rare right now, believe it or not. Just want a rare with Ice Mastery. There you go. You got 1, right? Alright, so just need 1 more. Truth Booster will enhance the odds of it being ice. There you go. Also have Mineralogy, which is fine.
The minerals, Marie.
My turn.
But yeah, if this was 1.0 Xenoblade 2, I would now have to equip them in order to use their field skill, which I wouldn't be able to do at this stage of the game. Because, you can't unequip Dromark. So unless I popped one of those on Rex and then the other one on Nia,
Tora and Poppy are unbeatable team.
that'd be the only other way to do that. But I think I probably would have then failed the other skill check,
Thanks for the support.
which I don't remember what it was. It was, well, if it was focused, then I think Pyra's single-handedly giving me that right now.
Let us make use of it now. Stone.
Motherfuckers be farting on me.
Muscle slap.
Jaguar flash.
I didn't give you permission to fart.
But I will.
Also, those stair textures over there are glitching the fuck out. You seen that?
You can take it.
Jumbo cool.
My spirit soars.
No, Storm.
Jumbo cool. And try some of this. Steady.
Oh wow, that was actually pretty good. The blowdown on that.
Sure.
Mega muscle.
Good going.
Windbreak. Another fart! I don't have my launch available. Shit.
That's more like it. Old rival's mine.
Best blade. Muscle uppercut. Look.
Oh, he got his thing back pretty quick.
Steady.
Blind spot. Muscle slap. Ice break.
Wow, you guys are getting your break and topple arts back really quickly. Nia just did the break topple thing, and then she already had it back. That's insane to me.
Open her up.
Yeah, those stairs over there, like, during that fight, I forget what it's called. It's like anisotropic filtering or something like that. Where it's used, it's a lot of games have a thing like that where textures that are further away, and you can see it happening right there. Textures that are further away will smoothen out so that way it doesn't do something like this. But this game, I guess, isn't applying it correctly at this current moment. Uh-oh. I was too busy looking at the stairs.
The wind is my mate.
Yeah, that's normal. Joe Mark.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Now, how is it that that fall hurt him, but the other fall didn't? Alright, well, I'm just gonna try to beeline it for, Franzamaima at this point. There are a few side areas over here that have some, like, treasure chests and stuff. That's cool and all. But I will make some progress. We're probably not finishing the chapter today in this case, but... Goodbye. Rock's feather will disable fall damage. I want to know what the common consistency there is between Rock the Blade and Rock's feather, the item from Zelda. Clearly there must be like some kind of maybe Japanese deity or something, presumably with the name of Rock, that's like the Lord of the Skies or some shit like that. I don't know. That's just my guess off the top of my head. I don't actually know what the answer is. But there's no way you have two birds, name them Rock, and then that's just a happy little coincidence.
This is what I'm good at.
Especially because Rock means rock. You know, like the stone. That's not what birds do. In fact, birds hate stone, as evident by Pokemon, I've come to learn, alright? This little corner of Uriah is like probably the most forgettable part of it. I was like, how do you even get into Franzamaima? I don't even remember. It's a mythical bird. Source. Me. It came to me in a vision. The Monado showed me. Tilde.
This paddy's for growing grom rice. Grom rice is the Orion staple food. I mean, it would make sense if it grew in Gormont, given the name, but no, it's actually from here. It's cultivated enthusiastically in the capital, Franzamaima. The interesting thing is, its name changes depending on how you cook it. If you knead it and finely chop it, that's called Fidel, or you can flatten it out, then it's called Glarna. Oh, I get ya. To think I'm supporting the Ryan food culture gives me such a buzz.
Let me see.
Glarna!
I seem to recall there's like a random ass line in Torna, the Golden Country, where like a photographer was like,
This is what I'm
All right, now say Glarna!
and he says it just like that. Anyways, welcome to Disney. Probably the most medieval looking place in all of Xenoblade. Until Genesis, that is. Disney.
War with Moradane is is looking more and more likely by the day.
Looks like they've expanded the military program. That's a lot of warships.
These ships look different to normal ships.
Yeah, we don't muck about with our Titans much. No need for it. Orions like things pretty natural.
Clean shaven?
I've seen Urian
opposite
ships before,
that, actually?
back in Argentum.
Not shaven?
It's like the total opposite of how the Ardanians use them.
That could be one reason. They're always at each other's throats.
They've been like cats and dogs for a long time.
Well,
Wait,
from where
cats
I
and
stand,
dogs
the
exist in this universe?
All that metal is just bad taste.
So
It
Nia's
seems
the
it
cat and
isn't that
Dromark
way.
is the dog?
But you're not considering how the Titans themselves feel.
Huh? Don't all those modifications hurt?
When Titans live with humans, that's just the way it is.
Maybe that's your
I used
perspective.
to have a hut on my back and a crane stuck where the sun doesn't shine. I never complained, not even when Rex fired
He had a
up
crane in his
on my
ass.
shoulders.
Hey, you used to like that.
And he liked it.
Well, yes, I did like that.
See?
In fact, I miss it.
If I did that now, we'd end up with Roast Titan.
Indeed.
I'm gonna put Pyra's new design back on. I just wanted to briefly use it, just to remind myself what it was like. Again, like I said before, it's not even really like a censorship or like modesty reason why I like it. I just think the new design is just generally better. Personally speaking. Mithra's, I'm not really as much of a fan of, I'll be honest, but I will probably just continue to use it and just deal with it. Got any interesting info?
Old Moradane could easily break out at any time. That's why we're stocking up the Titan battleships with food rations. If the Empire make a move to expand their territory, only Raya will be able to stop them. So we must always be on our guard, for the sake of the other nations as well.
That is not even remotely the accent of an Orion. I can't do Australian accents. I really can't.
Divvying up then.
Divvying it up then.
Yeah, no. I can if I, like, do an impression of Vandom specifically. I can, like... Well, I say I can. I can get, like, 10% closer than if I wasn't doing that impression. Excuse me. But... yeah, it's just not good. I should just really not try to do any accents when I play this, because truthfully, all of them are terrible.
Hey there.
Fellow mercenaries, are you? Fonza Mima's in a state of panic, preparing for the war to come. Make sure you don't stand out too much in case the army draft you into the ranks. Well, I figure we'll all get dragged into it somehow eventually. Araya's armed forces are essentially made up of both regular army and the mercenaries. And come wartime, us mercs will be swimming in gold.
Tactical
Place
jelly
for a
refill.
camp, maybe.
This would make a good nesting.
Commercial district. What is this, Colony 9?
What's that?
It's a distribution centre. The government tries to ration out what little resources they have. In practice, it's just first come, first served.
Where are the rides?
Okay,
You saw
that's
it
the
was
last
the
one for
Titan ship
today.
back there. Get fucked.
Come on! I'm a soldier. Been busting my gut for this country. That should be going to me! Not the likes of you!
Go sicko mode. Take him out. Eat him.
Don't look at me like that. Respect your elders, you snot-nosed brat!
Are you okay? What do you think you're doing? She's just a child.
What? Huh? Huh? Who the hell are you?
Rex, this isn't our business. Leave it.
Being an adult isn't just about barking orders. Sometimes you need to help someone weaker.
Shut your face! You don't know what the hell you're talking about!
Do I?
Come at me! Now it's my
Anyways, Rex and Pyro were very involved in that cutscene. However, they will not be involved in this fight. Because I said so. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy. Hey, his dog is trapped behind the counter over there. Are you seeing that?
Eagle Eye! You're done for!
Hit him with a star punch? I don't think I can. No, I don't think I'm Little Mac. I can, however, make him do that in the air.
Mega muscle!
I don't have my launch. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm making this dude float in the air. We're so good at it. This, I don't know why Nia and Tora have their fucking break and topple arts available so fucking frequently. Do it, Tora. Do it. Do the thing.
Just give me the word.
And we don't have lightning. We actually can't continue this combo. I'm realizing. Here we go again.
But I will if I have to. The Alpha operating at full power.
Is Muscle Slash me at low HP or them at low HP? Or I get a bonus? I think it's me. Yeah, I don't know why I continued that blade combo. I literally don't have a lightning blade. Get him, Tora. Eat him. Eat his ass, Tora.
Shorts for the support.
Be deflected it.
Muscle uppercut! Lucky break!
Steady!
Shall destroy you!
But I'll do what I can.
Let's do this.
Stop! Crush him!
He has 1 HP. Oh, they gave him more HP? What the fuck? What was that about? He probably healed himself. He does have a healing blade, I think.
Nia's turn.
The twin rings is generally a healing type blade.
Let us settle this.
Soup!
Mitch.
Feel it in me guns!
Who are you?
We are Star Fox.
The color of that
Sorry,
crystal?
no, I have to say it that with the way the new remake does it. We are Star Fox.
You're...
Bitch.
Not good. He'll be bringing others before long.
The rumors about Pyro must have traveled pretty far. Even grunts like him have heard them.
Sorry. I guess I should have used the cloak.
But who spread rumors?
From what I hear, it's some fancy pants Nopon merchant.
A Nopon merchant?
Excuse me, Mr. Van Dam.
Huh? Oh, well, if it isn't Iona! You grew up a fair bit. How's Grandpa Cole doing? Ah. Not too good then.
No.
Who's this?
Huh? Oh, this is Iona. That old friend of mine takes care of her.
Hi, Iona. Great to meet you.
Come on, let's beat it before those soldiers show up.
A rat. Look, Mom! You put that thing away. You ain't bringing out rats in my house. Oh, here it is. Also, this guy's name is Harvard. He's so fucking smart. Look at him. He's so smart for selling Vandom the Armu T-bone steak.
Just the ticket?
It's not even like his favorite category. It's just his favorite single item. I don't know what Vandom's other favorite items are. Does he like bread? I could look it up, but I know he should be able to have access to everything by this point.
Bye-bye, daytime.
Wait, hang on. I want to rest. We're bringing him as high level as it'll let him get. And you guys don't want to be too over leveled, so I think the next boss is 28, so we'll set everyone to 28.
Really? I'm still getting stronger.
Yeah.
And even if we are a little over leveled for this fight upcoming, I remember the next fight is probably... So, I say this a lot in this game. It's like, oh, this fight walled me. You're gonna hear me say that many, many times, especially because on my first playthrough, I didn't fully understand all of the mechanics of this game.
Nice cat nap.
But especially on first playthrough, this fight upcoming walled me so fucking hard, and I know it's a common stink point for a lot of people. A lot of people end up dropping the game because of how hard this upcoming fight is, which especially sucks because the events that immediately follow it are awesome. Some of them, anyways.
Welcome to all the more books. We have many volumes here devoted to the fine arts.
I'll rest dogony. What does that mean? You know what? I'm gonna look this up. Actually, what are Vandom's favorite items? As soon as I have to do the thing again. Maximize window. Here we go. Okay. Xenoblade. Okay, so he does like bread. Let's just go ahead and fill out his chart. Homeboy loves bread.
Oh, thanks.
Alright, and... oh, he actually likes that book that I just bought. I didn't even remember that. The All Restogony.
Everyone needs one of these, I reckon.
Great. I don't know what's better for him. But we'll do the meat more.
Just the ticket?
And rocks, I don't think we can get yet. Let's see. Let me just look a little further. A little deeper here. Favorite pouch items. Let's see. This one is found. It doesn't tell me. Okay, no, that's not for a while. And the other one is also not for a while. So yeah, we don't have access to rocks just yet for his favorites. So we'll just leave the steak on.
You leave them steakums.
What about you? Rainbow parfait, blossom custard. Blossom dance! If I'm not mistaken, this board game shop right here, I should be able to get all of the things in. which gives me increased running speed by 5%. One of, I think, like 5 of these in the game that will increase your running speed. And now, we just run a little faster. Hey, who's this bitch? I keep accidentally finding you. I don't actually know where Ferrara is in any of these places.
Hello, friends! Ferrara was reflecting on bitterness of existence. People of Uriah and Moradane seems to like doing wars. Not do wars, really, but world of merchants fraught with competition. Peace means no winners or losers, but life always have winners. So people must try not to lose. Life very cruel. Voltis Trade Guild Walkie-Walkie Guidebook say conflict is source of opportunity. Ferrara bought many fusty fungus, so maybe try selling to Uriah Army to get monies for travel. Anyway, maybe we meet again. Best of luck.
Those cliffs up there. For those who have played Xenoblade 3, you know. You know. For those who haven't, play Xenoblade 3. But probably play it after this one. So just... how's about this? Play Xenoblade 1, then play Xenoblade 2, then play Xenoblade 3, then play Xenoblade... Well, actually, before you play Xenoblade 3, make sure you play Torn of the Golden Country, because that is good. You could probably skip out on Future Connected. It's fine, I guess. The DLC extra story in Xenoblade 1, it's whatever. But then, after that, you know, play Xenoblade 2, then play Torna, then play, Xenoblade 3, then play Future Redeemed, then play Xenoblade X, then play Chapter 13 in Xenoblade X, Act 1, 2, and 3. What am I reading? Why did I start talking to this fuck? I don't give a shit about you, Vask. Sorry, Vask. Hey, so before we go to the next story beat, which is pretty cool, I'm gonna take, like, a brief AFK. I have to run to the bathroom real quick. So, I will be right the fuck back. When we come back, we got some cool story stuff that's gonna happen. So stay tuned. My apologies. I had to use the young Vandam's room. I hope you understand. It was an urgent emergency. I guess I can take the mask off. I guess. Whatever. What's up, Gerties? Patron King's Carving. Final Chorus. They love this one asset of that Toriga, or the... what is that? Gormont Waterfall. That appears so much in this game. They're so proud of it.
Is this some kind of theater?
Yeah. It's a theater, all right. The guy we're here for leads the troupe here.
Ah, actors, eh?
And right now, they're in the middle of a show. Well, you want to take a quick peek?
The heroic adventures of Adam. Might be interesting.
I've never been to the theatre before.
Neither has Tora.
Let's do it. Nice and quiet, though. Looks like it's pretty packed today.
Okay.
Why did he point at them when he said it was packed? Also, it's not.
At that time,
There's several empty
the
seats.
Darkness had engulfed almost everything. People and titans alike were drawn into the abyssal vortex. The apocalypse was upon us. The end was nigh. But then,
Wait, this guy's not
despite the
an
wounds
Orion.
all over his body, the great Adam stood.
Wait, you're telling me people can immigrate?
Oh, architect, grant me power.
What?
Power to banish the dark. Power to illuminate the world.
God. Deltarune.
Lo, loyal servant of the Architect, the Aegis. O Aegis, bless me with your power. Bring light upon the world.
Blonde hair.
Thus they defeated the darkness, but at a terrible price. 3 great continents sank beneath the sea of clouds forever.
Servant of the Architect, by thy power, the world is saved. For the gift you have granted us, we are eternally grateful. I shall spread thy legend far and wide. May your name live on for eternity.
Eternity. I love the accent so much. This game would not be the same if it was dubbed by just like regular anime voice actors. Not saying that like they couldn't do a good job, because I mean plenty of games that are American dubbed have fantastic voice acting, but I have always loved that Xenoblade has the British flair to it. I know in previous streams of like Xenoblade 1 and 3, I was a little bit insufferable sometimes with making the "oh my god, they're British" jokes. But like, I do think it is a very tasteful flavor, and something would be missing from this if they weren't done this way. Which is why Xenoblade X feels a little less special, because that one was done with American dubbing.
If you're looking for Grandpa, he's in the last room at the end of the corridor. You should try to go say hi to him, Mr. Van Damme. I think you'd like that.
Alright.
Hey. Kind of awkward, right?
What was awkward?
I mean, that play. It was about Pyra. Must have been kind of bizarre for her, eh?
I don't know.
What do you mean bizarre?
Yes.
Maybe you should go and make it right.
Make it right? How?
Idiot. Figure it out yourself.
When you think about it, the
What am I
blades kind of
supposed
are
to-
like stands.
So, the theatre.
Wasn't it incredible? They had the cloth.
Araki did
moving,
this?
Just like real clouds. How do you think they did that?
Huh? Yeah. The clothes are pretty cool. They were so... cloudy?
Ow! What are you saying, bonehead?
There's no need for that. I don't know what to say in a situation like this.
Great. You got her spacing out. She's not even listening to you.
Coming in, old fella. Crikey! Still collecting the junk, are ya?
Watch it, you bruiser. Don't make fun of a man's hobbies.
Some greeting for your old comrade.
Comrade.
Yeah, I was a freelancer before the firm got going. Believe it or not, me and this old fella tore up a good few battlefields in our day.
We sure did. And thanks to that bleeding heart of yours, we almost never got paid.
Says the guy in the theatre troupe. You can't be raking in much dough either.
Well, what can I do for you, friend?
Coal. You're old, ain't you?
Rude.
Old enough to know how you cross over to the World Tree. Get to Elysium, I mean.
Elysium? But why? Why would you want to go there? That core crystal. You're... So the Aegis is back amongst us. Who is your driver?
I am.
I'll count it.
You? But you're so young.
How about it, old man? Do you know the way or not?
I dare say if you've trekked all the way here to ask me, you've already tried going yourselves.
Yeah, but we couldn't make it.
No wonder. No one can get to the tree while that thing's guarding the way there. It won't let anyone past. But a long time ago, there was a man who went up the tree. Met the architect, too.
There was? Really?
Yeah. I'll wager anything. He's got an idea how to get there again. You should try asking him.
Well, who was it? Please, tell us. I've got to get to Elysium, no matter the cost.
Well, I can tell you. But first, I'd like to have a word with her, if I may. With the Aegis, I mean.
You get one word.
Pyra?
That's it.
Of course.
Please, through here.
Mr. Cole, right? You wrote that play, didn't you?
That's it. That's the only word he gets. Wow. Way to waste it.
Hope it didn't stir up any painful memories.
No. Some of them are good memories.
You know, you're not very convincing. I'm sorry, I really am. I just wanted people to know about that time. Show people how we were back in those days. Really get it across to them. Will you be using it again? That power?
I don't know yet.
I just don't know if this world can take it a second time.
I know that. I'd never use it if there was another way. This is what I hope for. But
that man's the only one who knows how to get to where you're going. Do you think you can make it to him? I just wanted to make sure.
we can. I mean, it's my destiny.
Yeah. That boy who's with you.
His name's Rex. He's a good person, with a kind heart.
Reminds me of a certain someone. Okay then, I'll help you out.
Thank you, Minoth.
Minoth. I'd almost forgotten that name.
That's a fucking RPG name if I've ever heard one.
Now then, where did it get to?
You know how, like, I named my cat Nia, and, like, some people might name their kids after, like, their favorite video game characters. If you name your child or a pet Minoth, I'm sorry, but you're getting kicked in the head. Like, why?
Grandpa!
Old man, you okay?
I'm fine. I'll be fine in a second. Seriously, don't mind me.
Nah, we better call it a day, old-timer. I'm sorry, fella.
Yeah, okay. But come back again tomorrow, will you?
There's something I want to give you.
Come on, I know a place we can rest.
0 out of 10, the voice actor didn't actually, like, throw out his voice coughing. Alright? I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to throw out my voice coughing right now, but I've done that cough before. I hope you don't mind if I come in here. I saw there was some cool stuff in here. Wow, look at that. Wooden goat. The barrels. I thought there was a chest in here. I guess not.
I'll sort things out with Grandpa. You just go head on to the inn. It's in the shopping district past the theater, all the way down the stairs.
Let me talk to Cole. Let me talk to Cole.
Friend is okay?
Oh, don't you worry about me. I'm fine. I honestly made me look for the thing I want to give you. But no luck yet. I know it's a pain, but would you mind coming back tomorrow? I better have it turned up by then.
Tora, get it?
Too late! Fruit gone!
I love Mayoma Playhouse, me. It's my favorite theater. I go every single day until my money runs out, I mean. I hope I'll get to walk out on that stage someday as a leading lady. I'd bring Cole's scripts. Wow, I'm not even, like, putting any effort into the reading and I'm still fucking up the lines. Wow. I'd make them laugh. I'd make them cry. I'd make them shid. I'd make them fard. It's fucked up. Chocolate. Oh, actually, hang on. I'm gonna need a lot of that for a later quest. I already remember. Shit's chocolate, fam. I could push the story forward. Well, we could explore Fonza Mima a little bit more. Wait, this is it? This is your merc? This is your barracks?
Open her up. Poppy power!
Okay, that feels like a very arbitrary field skill. Check. Super Strength level 1, Nopon Wisdom level 1, both of which Poppy Alpha has. And you would absolutely have Poppy Alpha with you in the party at this stage of the game. Big door.
Hey there. Nice, a driver and a blade. So what's your class? Huh? A driver's characteristics are affected by the blades, or strictly speaking, the weapons the blades have, you know. If you got, like, say, 2 Mega Lancers by your side, that gives you the class of Elite Fighter. Or once you've got one with a bit ball and one with a shield hammer, then you're a Knight. Good driver tries out all kinds of different combinations and figures out what works best with that.
I mean, I guess. Oh, this is pretty. Look at this, guys. First of all, this shot just reminding me of Xenoblade 3, for one. Secondly, Hawaii is such a fucking pretty place.
This would make a good nesting place.
I lived. I lived! How? Did that count as me making it across? I think, yeah, I did get the skip travel point.
It's wrong. I'll follow you to the end.
Cool. Anyways, so yeah, you couldn't have actually accessed these stairs from over here. If you're wondering why I didn't just take the stairs into town, because they don't actually lead to anywhere useful. Instead, they lead to this fortitude cave,
Call on the power of water.
which we won't be able to do for quite a bit of time. Now we're at the bottom of all of these stairs. This is a steep-ass staircase, too. You would never catch me dead trying to climb this shit. I mean, you would only catch me dead, I guess. Technically speaking. Because I would not survive climbing this much stairs. Not in a million years. Alright, well... there is a lot to explore here in Fonzimima. I'm gonna kinda save, I guess, the end of this chapter for next time, because I don't think I can do it in 15 minutes. So, if you're here for the really cool stuff that happens at the end of this chapter, you're just gonna have to wait until the next stream of this. Which I think won't be until next week, based on my schedule, but... I don't know, maybe I'll stream this again tomorrow. I streamed this today instead of Wind Waker, because I needed something kind of cozy to play today. Because, not to be too much of a downer, but I took my cat Cleo to the vet the other day. And, we got some kind of bad news. She's okay, but she's diabetic now, which I've never heard of that existing in a cat. But I guess it can happen, and has happened. So, you know, we have some new things that we have to start taking care of, like new medicines and stuff that we're gonna have to start her on. She'll be okay. We caught it pretty early, and like the implications aren't very serious right now because we caught it so early. But next time we play this, I should be in a better mood. And not only that, we should probably also be able to stream for a little bit longer. Should finish out the chapter, and then maybe... I know the other major new feature of the Switch 2 edition is the Merc Assault mode. And I believe that starts... like, you start getting access to that in Chapter 4? Wait, Noelle. Finder dog. You don't see a lot of Ardanians on the streets of Uriah, do you? My husband's an Orion. He works as a mercenary. My dad's in the mercenary business too, so that's how we originally met.
All right.
He tells me about his fights every day. Some enemies can only defend in certain directions, to the front only, or to the front and sides. Stories get a bit bloody, but I've got a strong stomach, so we get on well. Yeah, I guess I'll just spend the rest of this stream just kind of exploring around. I wanted to see if I couldn't finish this chapter, but looking at the time right now, I don't think I can do it in 15 minutes, so... alas, it will be saved for another time. Tolulu? Delulu for Tolulu.
Hey there. Tolulu think employers spending more and more time shut inside. If Tolulu not here, Tolulu expect probably starve to death by now.
No, this I have to hear.
Tolulu not saying a word. Tolulu swear on non-disclosure agreement not to give out secrets.
Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, above us here is supposed to be the castle of Uriah, I think? Like, that's where the royal family lives, is in there? It's just kind of weird, because you never go there in this game. Spoilers, I guess, but... like, in all the other countries in this game, you'll visit, like, their capitals, and you'll go, like, inside of the capital buildings, but not Uriah. Which is especially a shame, because this is probably one of, if not my favorite, of the countries in this game. God, look at that animation. His other hand isn't even actually on the ladder. Yo, what are those two doing? Hello? Get a room!
The wind is my mate.
Wow, I actually had what I needed to for that. I probably don't have what I need to for this, right? Wind mastery. Oh, what? I do? What? Wow, I actually am surprised. Was that leaping level 5? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no, I forgot about the knob-on doubloons. How have I gone this long without getting one? Oh my quads. Oh my quads.
Better divvy it up then.
Yeah, so knob-on doubloons in this game.
The wind is
Oh, it
my
was leaping
mate.
level 3. I guess that's not really that bad. It was wind mastery 5, but I think I have a ton of generic blades that have it.
Oh my quads.
Yeah, so the knob-on doubloons are part of an optional side quest, so you don't need them by any stretch of the definition. But they are all over the place, all over every country in the game. And there's a set number of them, and I think to complete the quest you need all of them. And they're very hidden, most of them. Uh-oh. What is this place? The secret Torah push chamber.
Place for a camp, maybe.
This would make a good nesting place.
No, I don't think you should build a camp or a nesting place here.
Meh! Morning already! It is new day.
Why are they like this? Just looking around. I don't think there's really much for me to do here, but we'll see. I seem to recall, and I know I'm getting ahead of myself by talking about Xenoblade 3 so much, but for those who don't know about Xenoblade 3, I guess I won't go into specifics, but there's a lot of, we'll say, similar areas that are intentionally look one-to-one like other areas in both Xenoblade 1 and 2.
Let me see.
And I remember the area that looks like this having giant spiders that were annoying. And also Riku was there with his deep voice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Goodbye, Rock. Rock is dead. No, it's actually, it's fine. Rock can regenerate from any injury, remember? Wait, I can actually stand on this? Uh-huh. Oh. Uh-oh. He's dead.
Let's learn from that, eh?
Like a phoenix from the ashes.
Yeah, they put buff Riku from Kingdom Hearts in Xenoblade 3. It's kind of cray-cray. Batshit cray-cray. But it's specifically only buff Riku. Yeah. Blossom Shade Cliff.
I'm on it.
Nothing over here? Okay. I think a quest will take me over here at some point. There is a lone house Alright, how about this? I'm gonna give you one more cutscene before I go.
Off we go! What will we find?
I thought this guy's name was Balatro. It's gonna be like, huh? Alright, hang on. I'm gonna save here. The reason why I'm gonna save here is because I think after this cutscene, my party formation might change. And if I want to do some quests in between this stream and the next stream, I may want to load from that save point, so that way I can have my full party as currently is before this moment. So, but I just want to give you one more cutscene.
Well, if it isn't Van Damme, it's been a while. Today stays on the house for old time's sake. Get yourself some rest.
Rest here. Yes.
Make yourselves at home.
Looks like he found the thing he was looking for. God, he's got such a flat ass.
It's just one
My
blast
loss.
from the past after another today.
You probably guessed, but we're not here for a reunion.
Just as well. The Aegis is gone already. How disappointing for you, comrade.
Still an asshole.
Despite the years taking their toll, I'll wager all the doctors in this town are quacks and all the blades are blunt. Abrona and I, we could fix that stagnant ether flow with a minimum of bother. What do you say? You could still have a lot of good years ahead of you. I mean, I won't deny there'd be a certain quid pro quo involved. But old man, just think of the benefits. Come. Can't you lend us your expertise here? Do so, and you could live for a long, long time.
You know, friend, I'm not as attached to my life as I used to be. Maybe I've had enough.
Your little lost souls will be simply inconsolable.
The kids? No, they're strong.
This is becoming a farce. A horrendously cliched one at that.
I'm so sick of his
break a leg
theater/movie jokes. You think he would have a lot more to say to Cole, considering he's a playwright. You know, he'd like do like some actually like cool bonding, but nope. Fucking nerd. Scott the Woz looking ass.
Huh. What's that?
Hey, don't be shy. You heard everything we said, didn't you?
Can you really help, Grandpa?
Why, of course. We can help. That is, if you can help us. Can you do that for your grandfather?
EP. God, I wish that were me. Sleeping.
This is... You can't come here.
Why not?
Charming. So you're making the rules now, huh?
You didn't come here to talk about the old days, did you?
We've snatched Menoth's little brat.
No.
Meet me at the place of your awakening. You remember it, right? Oh, and come alone.
In the loo, I guess.
Old man, what happened?
Who the fuck is this dude behind him?
Iona, she's gone. It must have been them.
Who's them?
After
They,
you
them.
went, Malos and some other guy paid me a visit.
Malos was here.
Who was the other guy?
Didn't catch his name, but he had red glasses.
That's Akos. But what would he want with Iona?
Wait, Nia, where's Pyra?
She wasn't there when I woke up. What? No one's seen her?
Pyra. Maybe she realized what was going on with Iona.
Well, knowing those two, it's not unthinkable.
That girl, trying to save her on her own.
Where's she gone? Didn't she leave a note?
No, I'd have noticed.
I know where. I think it could be Alethro Ruins.
Alethro Ruins?
It's where Adam led his army of resistance from, 500 years ago. It's the place where the Aegis woke up too. It must be that Malos is trying to lure her down there. I'm sure of it.
Cole, tell us how to get there.
It's at the top of the Great Stairway.
Van Damme.
Hey, fella, take care of this old man for us.
Yes.
Let's move. If
Finally,
we go now, maybe we can
that
catch up to her.
random ass guy was relevant after all. Main character Droll Mark II. Yeah, so now there's no Paida in the party. Does that mean I can equip a second blade to Rex? Wait a minute.
Together
I
at
can't.
last.
Oh, I can. Oh, fucking god damn it. I was muting for my other coughs. I died. It was the real cough that I did a moment ago. I told you. Whenever you do those fake coughs, it leads to you actually coughing. Alright, so yeah, next time we will go save Pyra. I know that's a bit of a cliffhanger. Uh-oh, Pyra gone. Or maybe Pyra will save us. We'll see what happens, but if you're following this game's story, you'll want to be here for the next stream, I promise you. It is going to be worth it. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, thank you for watching once again. Yeah, this game's cozy. I enjoy. I am going to try to be here with Wind Waker tomorrow. The other thing with Wind Waker is I don't think it's probably a game that a lot of people are exactly... they're not like upset with me for streaming, but I don't think a lot of people are necessarily interested in the Wind Waker streams, which is fine. It's kind of the same deal with the Xenoblade streams to some extent. But you know, that's just another reason why I wanted to stream Xenoblade today, because it's like, well, you know, if I'm going to get like minimal viewers no matter which way I do it, I'd rather stream Xenoblade today just because I know this game. I mean, I know both games very well, but this one was the one that just sounded nicer to me. So tomorrow the plan is to be here with Wind Waker. I apologize for changing the schedule around last minute. It's moments like these that make me maybe not want to have things scheduled out in advance, but I think generally, for the most part, it does work out when I do follow the schedule. It's just sometimes I'm like, actually, you know, I'd rather play Xenoblade today, you know? So, assuming all goes according to plan tomorrow, expect Wind Waker. I did get the Tingle Tuner thing working, so when we do inevitably get back to it, which will hopefully be tomorrow, I do have the second screen for the Game Boy Advance fully working, so we will be able to continue with the GameCube version of it. But other than that, more of this will be next week, I do believe, unless I do a stream on this over the weekend, but I don't currently have one scheduled, and I think I might just want to chill this weekend, especially after the news that we got this week. So, yeah, thank you for stopping by, and I hope I'll see you soon. The fuck. Bye. also enjoy this.